Hi friends, today I shall be speaking to Nicolas Prophte, Vice President Sourcing and Production and Innovation Denim at Tommy Hilfiger. A part of PVH, Tommy Hilfiger is a part of PVH, and it's PVH, as all of us know, is a very important global retailer and a company which has been very active on the sustainability front. They are not only signatories to Fashion Pact, but also have supported the Paris Climate Agreements. Besides, there are many sustainability targets that they've already achieved and are on course to achieve many more. Hi, Nicolas, how are you?
Hi, Sandeep. Nice to see you. Nice to talk to you with you again.
I think, yeah, it's been a gap of 1.5 months, maybe. Probably, I think we spoke last time.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for inviting me for this talk.
No, it's my pleasure to have you back again. Talk to you again. Last time also, it was a wonderful talk. A lot of people liked it, and I'm very sure this what you're going to share today is going to be very, very important.
So we do our best. Let's do our best.
Absolutely. So as we are talking about sustainability today. So PVH has some very important overall sustainability goals. How was the progress on some of the key targets especially related to materials in 2020?
Yeah, so for the denim scope, because my scope is really denim expertise, we have some very clear goals for 2025. This is part of the strategic roadmap. We call it Make It Possible in Tommy Hilfiger globally in terms of sustainable and CR. We have two metrics. One metric is regarding fabrics, because we believe there is a huge work to be done on fabrics. So we are focused on one very simple KPIs. We call it the fiber, so post-consumer recycled cotton. I think we are going to develop a little bit more circularity, but we believe the best sustainable fiber is the one. It's not virgin cotton; it's recycling cotton. So yes, we are having a clear roadmap. We call it a strategy, Make It Possible in Tommy Hilfiger globally. So it's a global CR strategy. And for the denim specific, we try to make it simple, a very complex environments with two metrics. One metric is focused really on mills and fibers, because we believe there is a lot to be done there, and this is a blend of post-consumer recycled cotton fiber. We believe that the best, let's call it sustainable cotton, is the one that you don't grow, is the one where you reuse from the waste.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have a metric specific on the denim mill with 20% minimum post-consumer recycled cotton fiber in our blends, in our fabrics. So for that, we have two time windows. So we have 2021 with 1 million pieces of units of jeans made with this blend. And for 2025, so a little bit further, it will be 3 million pieces. So we really believe this is a scale innovation. This is something we can scale it. And to be very honest, we are already a little bit ahead of the game, because in terms of percentage, we are accelerating, and all the denims, not all of the denims, but are reacting quite quick. So that's important. They can engage. The second KPI also for us as a metrics for the sustainability vision, it's the laundry side. After the fabric, we are implementing, and we have already since a few years now, we call it a low impact washes. It's how we could put the pressure on the laundries to minimize water consumption, chemistry, energy, time consumption, or carbon footprint. And here the same, we have some clear goals. We want to have for Tommy Europe 50% of all our jeans low impact washes for 2021, and for 2023 it will be global. So when I say global, it will be including North America, but also Asia. So here again, we are a little bit ahead. I think for Europe we are already at 65%. So the laundry are reacting also very quick. It's all about creating a clear goal and target with your supply chain, and also to have a tool to measure the progress. I think this is very important. If you don't have this tool, if you don't have a way to measure where we are regarding the targets, is difficult. But I think it's part of the work we have implemented between the team in Amsterdam and the vendor engagement and the mills engagement. I think the success of Tommy in this roadmap for sustainability, this is really close relationship, with our main suppliers.
No, that's very key to the whole thing. And when you say recycled cotton, which exactly, what kind of recycled cotton you mean?
Today, for me, so it's post-consumer, by the way.
Because post-consumer, all post-consumer.
It's post-consumer, the POCR, post-consumer recycled cotton. To be honest, before we played a little bit with pre-consumer, because I think in terms of waste, there is also a hierarchy. Pre-consumer is easier. I think we should not forget the pre-consumer, because we learn from pre-consumer to scale the post-consumer. Of course, post-consumer is a little bit more challenging, because there is this value chain of getting waste, sort it out, engaging recyclers. There is a whole dynamic also to engage there. It's not easy. What we try, or what I try to engage with the mills, it's step by step to become vertical. I think for a mill today, if you really want to nail it down and to have high quality of post-consumer recycled fiber, you need to control the waste. You need to control from the origin of your sources. And I think this is what we try to engage with our partners.
Okay. And does this cover all the sustainability goals related to denim, or specifically some other sustainability goals which you can mention about denim?
But at this moment, well, me my scope, so yeah, it's really denim. So I'm focused on this product category. Of course, post-consumer recycled cotton could be more challenging for other product categories, because this is the industry. There is a lot of garment dye. There is a lot of complexity in the, let's say, in the reactive dye or dyeing process for tops. So I think you could see each KPIs in a product lens or the industry lens specific to the product topic. So you cannot do copy paste simple like that. I think on each product category you should find your own kind of KPIs in different bucket, circularity or whatever. I think this is what we try to do internally to find the right frame.
Absolutely. And speaking of circularity, of course, PCW is an important part of that. So what else are you targeting in circularity?
But I think we need to have a clear definition of what circularity is for us. What are the principles? So I think we have three principles for circularity in PVH. It's designing out of waste. In a way, post-consumer recycled cotton is part of this bucket. I think there is another dimension, is designing for longevity and durability. How we could extend the product life. I think it's important also for environment impact. I think it's also crucial. And of course, also designing, thinking the end of life of the product and how we can upcycling it or downcycling or whatever we can do with it. I think this is these three main principles that we can work with. And we can never forget that's something important, that's more personal thought. We cannot sacrifice sustainability because of circularity. We have to do at the same time. We don't have to engage a non-sustainable process for circularity economy. That's why we need to be careful. But yeah, this is important. And we engaged recently also a new initiative with Tommy for Life. It's more how we can reuse old garments, how we could redesign, remanufacture, and reinject in our collection. And I think it's a very also, I think resell, reuse, remanufacture, and re-put in the market. It's also a very important topic. And this Tommy for Life platform is going to be for us a kind of learning process. How we can do it, how we can scale it. Also, I think scale also is going to be very important here. We are experimenting, but I think it's another way to engage with the consumer with these remanufacture or redesign or reuse.
So, I mean, already this good progress on this Tommy for Life.
Yeah, so we launched. It's very recent because we launched officially internally 1st of October. So it's only a few weeks, 3 months. We have a full team dedicated to that with a strategy, and now we are pioneers. So we are checking how it goes. But I could tell you more results in a few months to give you some insights.
Yeah, of course, it's too early to say. Only a couple of weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And when we are speaking of fibers, there's a talk of a lot of fibers, different kind of sustainable fibers, and it's difficult to understand, which fibers are going to be really more important. Of course, cotton, apart from cotton, which is already is. So, which one do you think are going to gain much more importance in the coming years, apart from, let's say, organic cotton or BCI and all these cottons?
Yeah, I think first. I come back to cotton because I think it's a huge topic. Yeah, I think the last few weeks, few months, real sustainable cotton, what it is. I mean, we are challenged in different parts of the world on different nominations. I'm going to say names, but I think we should read what does it mean sustainable cotton. And first, I think it's time we have this kind of reflection, what we could do better there. To reply to your question, what is the best alternative today? Of course, we are of course pioneer experimenting with hemp or flex fibers. We know that hemp in a organic way, there is specific place in the world. They use the right rating process. It's more sustainable than cotton in terms of fiber purely if you compare the two fibers. So first you need to know exactly where you buy the hemp. That's very important. We need to go closer to the farmer to check all these details, but it's another topic about transparency and traceability. Hemp, it's something not new, by the way. I think it's a fiber exists for 40, 50 years, even in the textile industry. We are experimenting how we can put more and more hemp to substitute cotton. So we call it cottonized hemp. But it's not easy because you need to adapt all the ginning process, preparation of the fiber, cottonization process, and try to scale it up. Again, it's try to create and stimulate the whole supply chain to create an interest. So I need to connect the different dots, the different people in the process to make sure we make something concrete and everybody's bringing their own know-how. So it's still experimenting. And I think our role is to stimulate the demand so the people can organize and to make sure we can scale it up. So hemp is one good one. We are looking also, I will call it alternative fiber, more made from the chemical recycling process. There is a lot of press. There is a lot of media talking about that, about this cellulosic, let's call it fibers.
Yeah.
Again, we need to check one by one what are the claims, what are the process. Is it a sustainable process really? What are the benefits? How we can scale it. It's also scale is important. So we need to look around, but I think it's more medium long term. I don't see it immediately. If we are obsessed, I am obsessed with impact, and I believe scale is important. To do a little capsule, we could do it, no problem. It's nice. We can have communication around it, but the real impact comes with a million of pieces. So we have to have this in mind all the time.
Absolutely, that's true. How has COVID affected the march towards your sustainability goals? Because this year has been tough for everyone,
Yeah, so COVID had been challenging for many. Has been disruptive the whole business, let's say. So yeah, COVID could have been a kind of distraction, meaning that we could skip the sustainability goals and go back. Let's say go back to the let's call it the purely business KPIs. But I think it had done the contrary. I think it had been an accelerator, and we realized probably we need more than the business metrics. I think they are important. We need to sort it out. We need to solve problems. But I think we realize also a kind of introspection work as a brand or as a person that we need more meaningful collection. A meaningful collection, it's product with purpose, or purpose toward the environment, purpose to the people, how we impact also the planet, the environment, the people working in this industry. I think we realize this is getting more and more important. So I think for us it has been an accelerator. So not a break. No, not at all. I think it's now the momentum to push the pedal and to go for the next step. So there will be and there is a full awareness and a full commitment from top management in Tommy Hilfiger. We know this is something that is going to drive and inspire consumers, but also associate in our company, supply chain partners. There is a before and after COVID, and after COVID, it's a completely change of the fashion industry. And there is no other way. We have to make it happen. It's going to take time, yes, we know, but I think our role is to build the right steps, the right roadmap, to transform this industry for a better one, and step by step also to communicate to the consumer our little achievements. I think it's good to engage the consumer that if they buy a product that's been made in the best practice, they contribute to the journey. And I think contribution from associate partners, supply chain, and consumer is the best game that you can play.
And your supply chain, you completely supports because this is a wonderful thing what you're doing, because in these times, if you have really improved your sustainability metrics, improved your performance on that, so it's wonderful. And if your supply chain is completely supporting that, because it's not easy in these times, so
you need to create extremely clear goals, clear communication, consistent KPIs. You don't change your mind every 4 months because the wind is blowing in this direction. If you have this strong communication skills, strong plan, and you share and you engage on a regular basis with your supply chain partners, and I believe in repetition. If you repeat always the same metrics, this is what I'm looking for. This is the next target. This is immediately, step by step, people start to say, "Oh, wow, PVH really taking this road. We need to adapt, and we need to change. We need to invest. We need to bring more green technology, because if you want to continue the business with PVH, we have also to work on the sustainable KPIs." And what we try to do, it's the famous carrot and stick strategy. I give you the business if only if you bring also the sustainable KPIs at the same time. And again, the conclusion is we can drive the two different metrics at the same time. Scale is a key to success, to make the costing or the efficiency in production more and more relevant. And step by step, of course, there is an investment to be done by the supply chain, or even for us in terms of margin. But step by step with the scale, we will arrive to both sides: sustainable on one side, purpose-driven, and business KPIs for every partners.
I would say that is wonderful commitment, because that continuous commitment from your side enables the supply chain to be really committed, as well, equally, and contribute towards these sustainable goals. So apart from this, Nicolas, do you want to add something? Any other any particular projects or any other activity in sustainability towards sustainability goals that you have done in the denim area?
But the only thing I could add is, if we have a clear framework, we have a clear roadmap with clear goals. Of course, this frame of sustainability is going to move, it's going to evolve. These metrics are going to evolve, because step by step, and we hope, technology will upgrade it. We will have better machines, better efficiency, and probably we could challenge step by step the KPI, raise the bar. I think our role is to understand where the technology, where the supplier partners are at this moment, raise the bar to make sure they do the right investment to go to the next steps, and to engage the change step by step. And I think this is very important that we have this mindset, not always on the edge, but to make sure we stimulate our supply chain partners for better practices, and also internally on our side to still focus on amazing design, amazing product, because we cannot compromise quality or design appeal or brand appeal. I think this is the brand role, to bring all these ingredients. But supply chain partners or whatever, they have to give us the best ingredient, the best processes. So I think this magic combination between the brand and the supply partners is going to be for a long journey. And how internally we engage expertise, how we engage associates, and step by step how we engage the consumer with us, with the partners. I think it's a global journey. So I'm very excited to achieve and to progress, to see the progress.
Oh, it's been very inspiring to hear from you, Nicolas, what all you've been doing, and especially the commitment levels that your organization is showing towards these goals are very amazing. And I believe that the way you're moving, probably you'll be much ahead of your time in the coming years, I believe.
Let's see. If we could, again, I believe also in denim industry alignment, role model as an industry. If you could also engage and also inspire other brands in the same direction, I think if we all chasing the same KPIs, if we are all focused on the same bottleneck of our supply chain in terms of sustainability, we will crack it down even quicker. The scale will be raised even in a better speed. So I think cross-brand collaboration, cross-industry partner collaboration is going to be more important, and share best expertise. This is going to be a key.
I'm sure. Thank you so much, Nicolas. Wonderful speaking to you.
Thank you for inviting me. It was nice to participate.
I wish you all the best for the great work you're doing.
You too. Take care and be safe. Thank you.
So
Bye-bye, Sandeep. Bye-bye.